That's how I know Non is flustered. The grand finals. Paramount. No, no audio from Nonpfixion. Turn your audio on. That's actually an easy fix, man. But basically, what I was just saying is that we are so sorry for all the inconvenience and everything that's going on. This was like very unexpected. OBS, if y'all don't know what that is software that is used for streaming. They had a brand new update the other day. We've recorded videos, had no problems, but as soon as we tried to go live, everything went backwards, and then there was some other hidden things that was messed up. But we're fixed. We're here. We appreciate y'all that have kind of stuck
Can y'all
around
hear me
and
now? Can you hear me
joined
now?
us. Let us know if y'all can hear Non now.
Can
But
you hear me
thank
now?
y'all. We're joining in on the Penrith Panthers versus the Parramatta Eels. Panthers
Pa-
are obviously
Parramatta.
dominating 18-0 already. Really rocking it along. Oh, it's Para? Okay, we'll just say Para. Para, make it easy.
Parramatta is fine. I can catch that. I was just telling Zach.
All right, Para. All right, that sounds good. I like that. I like that.
You said the score was 18.
All right. No, they said they can hear you. Yes, 18. 18-0. I know. I mean, look. Get the shakes off. Now, look, now it's time for the pair of eels to kind of show up. Like we only stream close games here on the Real Fan Sports Podcast. So we need para the eels to go ahead and step it up, wake up a little bit, and let's get rocking and rolling. I mean, come on. I mean, it's not we don't have the Brisbane Broncos in here, Nate, and I know that's got to be upsetting, but we still want to see some good NRL, a good grand finals. Can you now I'll be able to fix that too. Yeah.
Okay, I can talk. I just added all my best stuff, and now it's gone off into the ether again. I've run out of stuff to say now.
Hey, that's not good. But okay, cool. Man said next year's fingers crossed. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But guys, if y'all understand computer issues and y'all are still here and y'all still want to show some love and support for channel, make sure y'all go ahead and smash that like button. I guarantee we're gonna earn it by the end of this game. We are 5 minutes into the second half. Panthers are
Penrith
pushing it
is
in inside the 10-meter line, working the ball over to the right side. Fakes the grubber, is going to go ahead and run forward a little bit. It's going to get up to the 8 on the prowl. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, say the Panthers are on the prowl.
Going back to the middle, Eels trying to stay solid on defense. They got to be worn out now. I feel like that halftime still wasn't enough for them. It's been on their side of the field the whole entire match. It's going wide right and going to be another score here. A good try right on the outside left, sliding in. I think that's is that number 5 second try of the night? I believe it might be. There's a lot of mullets, bro. Like, what's up with mullets? I didn't realize mullets were so popular out in Australia. I thought it was
Haven't you seen Cam Smith, the golf player?
Yeah,
I think he's made it a lot more popular, and the Island boys, they seem to love it. So
true. But how's everybody doing today? Ant-Man, how you doing today? I hope you're enjoying the NRL Grand Finals. I know it's been kind of a slight blowout. Currently at 22-0 with the extra point kick coming up soon. The conversion. I knew I was gonna remember it. It just had to pop up. Daniel son, hope you're still here, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Sorry that we were so late. Yobo Bear, once again. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Yobo, I missed you, man. We haven't talked to you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. And everybody else that's tuned in, what's up? Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Yeah, right, exactly. We were on time. We were on time. Like me and Nan have been talking all day, trying to get everything. We got set up. We were here around 3:15, and then all of a sudden, just all hell broke loose. But yeah, I feel you. Got to get your head right. Yeah, Nan's talking in the background, trying not to curse on stream. He's just trying to let them emotions out.
What are they looking for here for the penalty? I don't get what they're looking at on this.
I'm not quite sure.
Down, no?
Are they trying to see if he grounded the ball?
I think they're looking for a shepherd, but I can't see anything there at all. It's wrong. So this is a try.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that just looks. I mean, from someone that doesn't know a whole lot about this sport, that just looked textbook.
So it's there. Oh, Toho the blonde one going through the line. That's what they're. The ball's going like it's like we were saying with the NFL stuff. It was irrelevant to the play. They wouldn't like those two crisp passes. None of the Para defenders would have got there at all. Right. It was irrelevant.
Oh, so they were looking at it, what, like an illegal like block situation or something like that?
Oh, the guy that ran through the line as the decoy, he bumped shoulders with someone, but then they quickly part. Like anytime a team is worried that they're going to get pinged for that, the smartest thing you can do is like pass it quickly 2 or 3 times, get the ball away from that region, and then you might get away with it. And that's what they did. They just quickly passed it twice, and then they went over in the corner. And it's like, well, the people that got hit would not have gotten over there at all. It was irrelevant to what happened.
I got you. Ant-Man says, not unexpected. Eels were the only team Panthers couldn't beat in the regular season, but Panthers beat them easily in the first finals game. It was, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Nate, you want to help me with that one?
Kickow.
I thought it was obstructing. I thought it was too, but on replay, it's fine. Perfect. So
just remember, kickow. I think my wife is saying it, but I can't hear her with my headphones on. I think she's also saying kickow every time I say kickow.
I love that. I mean, as expected with the Eels getting pounded right now. Like even in long meter scenarios, they're just pounding through this line really easily. We're getting past the 30 real quick. Getting up to the 40. They can't bring this man down. All 3 men are gathering him up, and he's getting past the 40 with pretty much ease.
That's kickow.
That's kickow.
You look for the blonde hair. It's kickow.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and almost break free. Oh, just slips past the 50-meter mark. It's going to be a kick on 5th tackle. It's going to be a high one caught and immediately brought down. Hi, yeah, my partner and I also do that. She goes for the Panthers. Oh, okay. Doing all right over there, Nan? You good. Look, guys, we need, I'm rocking the Panthers beanie that was gracefully gifted to us by Nate. But like I want to see the game get a little interesting. Like at least put up a score. You're in the grand finals. Show up, wake up. You'll be all right. Let's get a try on the board. Let's get 4 points at least. We need that. As we're going to see,
when I was packing it up, I was like, I found the beanie again. I was like, oh, it was in my own personal collection, that beanie. I thought these guys would love it a lot more.
I was just telling Don, I'm going to get, I've been meaning to do it. I've been so sidetracked with school, but I'm finally caught up on schoolwork this week. So I'm going to go get the packaging and stuff and send this to him. As soon as I showed him this, he was like, I need it. So I'm sure Nan's going to enjoy this one. And we're gonna see someone take a nice little lick. I think he it looked like he cut his eye and might have also busted his finger up a little bit.
Good luck trying to determine the direction of this. This is everywhere.
Right.
Oh, you calling that backwards? That's just that's a flat drop. That's just straight down.
So they're saying that whenever it bounced off of the Penrith player, that the ball bounced backwards, so it's going to remain with Penrith. Is that what's going on basically?
Oh, Para's got the ball.
Okay.
And he tackled him so hard that he dislodged it. And the Eels were saying that it went backwards, whereas Penrith said no, he knocked it forward.
Right.
And that's what they've discovered through the challenge.
Oh yeah, I mean that ball basically dropped straight. I mean maybe a couple inches, like at the very end of it. Oh my goodness,
It looked backwards because he was moving forward.
Yeah. Well, it's going to go back to Penrith. Penrith's going to go ahead and get brought down right at the 40. Dr. Cap, hello. How you doing, Dr. Cap? Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the updates in the comments and stuff like that with the game. And once again, sorry about your AFL team on the loss.
Well, that wasn't a loss. If that was the AFL Grand Final you're talking about, that was a bludgeon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're watching a bludgeon right now too, so I guess just back to back. That's gotta be like
this is nothing. This is nothing in comparison to the AFL. That was a mauling. That was.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was like 80 points or something.
Kelly, I see your comment. I'm not gonna show it, but this is a live stream Grand Final 2022. On YouTube, you cannot legally just show the game. So Kelly, it's not a scam to get viewers or subscribers. This is literally just with people that have helped us and have educated us on the game of the NRL. And we're enjoying it, watching it with you. It's a watch party, a watch along, a little play by play. That's all it is, Kelly. So if you're, if you're butthurt and you're that upset, go ahead, maybe go catch some sun. Read a child's book or maybe like a Disney princess movie, and get your mind right. All right. Love you. Goodbye.
How about you just kick rocks?
Yeah. Kick rocks. I'm down for that too. I'm down for that too.
I mean, just kick rocks personally. I'm sorry, I'm not in a being nice mood right now, so don't come in here talking trash.
Imagine going into YouTube streams with that as anyone that's not actually broadcasting the game, I'm gonna call them out for following copyright
anyone that's
laws.
not trying to get
how
sued
dare you
and,
not? How dare you not? Avoid being sued. That's just ridiculous. Like,
all good.
You'd be surprised. People do it all the time. Like when I do like the watch parties for the TV shows, they get mad because I'm not showing the show. I'm like, well, are you gonna pay the $10,000 fine I gotta face as soon as I put it on air live? Like, are you gonna pay that? If you're gonna pay it, send me the cash now and I'll put it on.
Right, no problem.
On a different YouTube channel because I'm not getting this one canceled.
Well, like if you were a clickbait heading that said, click here to watch the NRL Grand Final live, then sure. But it says live watch party. It says
it does say live watch party. It does say that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Tough look for Kelly. Poor Kelly.
Oh, Kelly.
Dr. Cap says,
it's a dude, Kelly, which is.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm hoping it's a dude, Kelly, or it's a chick.
AFL scores are always much higher than NRL. Amen says, well, this can still get a lot worse. It definitely can still get a lot worse. I got hope. I got hope for the Parramatta Eagles, though. I got hope. A little bit.
Okay, let me see. Zach, did you still didn't do the AdSense thing?
I did one thing. I have to put in my tax info still. I didn't get to do that yet.
Because it keeps popping up. It pops on top of the thing.
Yeah.
Like, dang it, Zach.
No, I did the one thing, but I don't have the I gotta add my tax info and shit, so I gotta go and like find all my old papers and stuff because they want like an old tax form and all that. Oh man, my man's gushing from the head. Dr. Cap says, is Sterlo on the panel, Nate?
I don't know what the joke is.
I don't know what the joke is. I'm trying to understand myself.
He's not on commentary.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up.
All right. Someone bringing a little bit of life for the Eels. He's gonna go ahead and drag 3 players for our finally brought down. Eels looking to push a little.
is the
the ball out to the right. He's going to cut inside.
Whoops,
They're going to get another 6. So why does this 6 happen again? What's the cause of that?
It's basically like rather than giving away a penalty and stopping the game and all that, if it's an infraction, I think it's between the 20-meter lines, I think, or it could be the 30s. I'm not 100% sure. Like I should know that. But it's for a minor infringement. Rather than stopping play, they just restart the tackle account.
Oh, okay. Did we booted itself live?
It was the NordVPN. I guess it reset itself, but it's fine.
Oh, great. Okay. All right, so we're back. We're up.
Yeah, it still show up on my phone.
Yeah.
It was real quick.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Real quick.
All right, Eels trying to push forward. They're really close to the try line. Can they get in?
Come on,
Let's see what Burners guys. Do we think they get in here? Come on, Para. Oh, they're going so far back. Great defense by Penrith too.
Stay down, mate.
They're setting up a great spot, and the ball's going to get fumbled there. Oh, you can't lose it that close. This was your opportunity.
Looked like he was waving it around when he's up on the ground. That's crazy.
4 live streams? Sorry, we're reading them.
Yeah, I think Sterlo's on like the broadcast, like he's does the introductions and the halftime and all that. But in terms of the play-by-play, I don't think he's not. They don't have him on commentary anymore.
All right, so it's going to be a 4th tackle kick by Cleary. Eels trying to get back into a good position. They looked like they wanted to get a try there, man. I was really hoping they would. So Nate and Chad, let me know this. Like, is this out of range for teams? Like, is this 22-0 like completely out of range? Like
the way they're playing, it's tough to see them turn it around. But at the same time, probably if they scored the 1 try, then that should build their confidence, and then there's any chance. But while they're still on the 0, it's like, it's not looking good.
What's the biggest comeback
they're getting every
grand finals?
Oh, grand finals! Oh, I don't think there's rarely a comeback in a grand final. That's
no kidding.
Yeah, there's no like
So there's no like Atlanta Falcons versus the Patriots type of thing.
I was trying to remember. There's no 27-3s here.
Okay, 28-3.
No.
Don't worry, I'll never forget.
28.
I'll never forget, and I never let Falcons fans forget either.
Like I'd be very surprised to hear that there's more than a few that teams that have been leading at halftime that haven't gone on to win. Like,
that's interesting.
Is that typical for like normal games as well? Like it's hard to come back.
It's not hard, but it doesn't happen as often, sort of thing.
Well, it looks like the Eels are cutting inside, and we're gonna see one. Did he push it forward though? It's a knock on, ain't it?
Oh, he just spilled it over the line.
That sucks.
He's mad at himself. Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah,
I think he said a couple of bad words there. That's
absolutely.
He's gonna fall over the line. Oh, he just had to.
He just had to fall down. He just had to hold the ball and just lay flat. Oh goodness, man! They can't catch a break. You're able to get the game back up? All right, cool. I have to run to the restroom real quick.
I said no.
Y'all know I need my annual bathroom break.
It's not letting me pull up anymore. I don't know why, but
okay. So Penrith Panthers versus North Queensland Cowboys in 1998. Cowboys came back from 26-0 to win 36-28. There wasn't a final though, but
you said what date was that?
That was in 1998. They were down 26-0 and they won 36-28.
That long ago?
That's the biggest comeback in NRL history.
Oh, the biggest comeback. I thought you said. I know from the question that Zach asked was, because in regular football, comebacks happen all the time.
Mm.
So just it's interesting that you say that it just rarely happens, and you would think in a sporting event they would happen more often than not. You know what I'm saying?
10 points, 12 points, sure, but yeah, like 22.
So does it generally just feel like teams are just outmatched for one another? like one team is just obviously better than the other.
Oh, that's a thing that Penrith sort of slow played most of the year. Like they were that far ahead that they really, like the last week of the season, I was telling Zach earlier, I think they sat 11 of their players or something.
Little Grubber out to the left side. He's got space. Come on, he's got one man to beat.
Oh. Get around him. Look at that. That's up 22-0, and he's just like, nah. Not today, sir. Not today.
Noah Gideon said, I am for Panthers. What's up, Noah? Hey, well, if you're going for the Panthers, you're feeling pretty good right now. I'm going for the Panthers too, baby. Thank you once again, Nate.
He was running his little heart out, though. He was trying.
He was, bro.
He was trying.
He really was.
Like a mug. He was trying. He was trying.
And this is one of the videos that I want these guys to do, everyone. I want them to do a try-saving video. I reckon that would be an awesome video, like try-saving tackles.
Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, actually would be a good one.
We have that. We have that on our list. And those of you that are here for a lot of our NRL content, and
look at that. That's beautiful.
Some of our NRL reactions. We have started getting hit with some copyright blocks and some copyright claims recently. So we're trying to wait to see if that's going to slow down. We do have some videos that are ready to be uploaded, but unfortunately, we're having to watch for that.
We had a
just letting y'all know. We have a
reaction video, but we couldn't upload it because that's the video that got one of our friends a strike on their channel, so we just couldn't upload it. But we're gonna have a block folder for the future. So
yes.
That video
do be a lookout for that, man. Yeah, there's a lot of good videos that we have coming out. And man, number 4 is gonna go ahead and go into the locker room. As the Penrith Panthers are just running through them right now. Aldis Will, Eels are not up to standard. Yeah. You're saying they're not playing as good as what they normally do?
Do they have any injured players? Nice. Get back.
That is going to be another
try. No, he saved it, I reckon.
Are they going to say it's saved? They're showing try right now. Can they challenge it?
I don't know if you got that in.
Oh, the officials look at it, so they confirm it on field, but now the people upstairs, the bunker, they look at it and then they'll pop up on screen saying try confirmed, or they'll want to look at it further, which be interesting to see this put down because there's a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
because he's definitely gonna get brought down right here. He's gonna kind of slot, and it looks like he tries to like backhand reach it over like.
Oh, I think he did a backhand.
I think he does.
Now, does it matter
if it is? It's an amazing.
And he just has to have
the ball on the ground.
And he just has to have contact down. He doesn't have to have possession of it after the ball hits the ground. He just has to have contact.
I reckon this is a backhand.
I think so. It looks good.
I think you might be right.
Oh, he's trying to get his arm out. Give me my arm back.
Give me.
They gave him the points.
I'd be surprised if they might want to look at it. Just the grounding, like given how it was, but.
Dr. Cap says Panthers and Cats win over Swans and Eels. Mark Artie says score. Currently the score is 26-0. The try was confirmed, so it does look good. The little backhand touch to the ground is going to go. We're going to see the conversion here from the right side. Beautiful.
It's good.
Looks like Nathan's getting McDonald's tonight, boys.
Uh-oh.
You getting some Maccas? Some Maccas?
No, that's Nathan Cleary. There's a meme of, like, I think the year they lost the grand final, and it's like a funny meme about him not getting McDonald's. I think I sent it to you guys way back.
Oh, I think you sent it, yeah.
Yeah, about him not getting, can we get Macca's dad? No, you're like driving home from the game.
Oh, okay, I remember now.
he's getting his Macca's. He's been a good boy.
I like how Australians call McDonald's Macca's. I was watching some of the commercials earlier, and I saw McDonald's being like a big sponsor.
Yeah, it's Macca's in Australia apparently, and then it's Mackey's in the UK. And I'm just sitting here like, there's nothing more McDonald's than like US and like big people, like why y'all got to change the name? Y'all trying to make it sound healthy? What's going on? I'm just playing.
I think it's just more so the slang. I think it's still
it's slang. It's slang.
Yeah.
But Nate was actually telling us that earlier that they actually advertised it as Macca's at one point as well, right, Nate?
Oh, it's just smart.
Oh, that's right. He got
nice little boot forward.
he got sent off, so that was and no, we're not stopping for Macca's.
So this is basically the redemption game from the regular season. Like Panthers
the
definitely
Eels beat
wanted
them twice
this.
in the regular season, but then
Twice.
Para killed them in the first round of the finals. So Para lost in the first round, and then they fought back to get back to the grand final.
So for the way they do playoffs, they do it like an elimination series. Is that how it works? Because if they got beat once, they can like kind of come back into it.
Basically, there's two different brackets. So the top 4 teams play each other, and the 2 losing sides then play the 2 winning sides from the bottom 4 teams, and whoever loses in them is eliminated. So
I like that.
Para finished 4th, so they played Penrith in the first round. So then when they lost, they went and played one of the losers from the other. They played the winner from the
Interesting.
Yeah, it was the AFL. The AFL did that for years. The NRL tried it differently, where it was 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 5,
right,
6,
and that's basically how it is for the NFL and the NBA as well. Bottom to top.
They tried that, but then one year I think the 3 bottom teams won. So then some team that finished third or whatever got knocked out.
A little Bundenberg challenge, captain's challenge.
A little captain's challenge.
Once again, guys, once again, Nate, appreciate you. Thank you for the goodies. I normally have your link saved. Let me see if I can.
A show would have been nice to have something before this game.
I thought I did. Oh yeah. I don't have it. Nate, if you do you have your do you know your link for your YouTube channel that you can type into the little conversation thing on?
I don't really YouTube anymore.
Okay. Well, guys, feel free to go check out Drifter Thrifter on YouTube if y'all are interested.
I'm an admin now, so you should be able to just click on me.
Yeah. Let's see. Still do ads are Macca's, and so is the app. Interesting. First time in history that a father coaching their son for both teams, if that hasn't been mentioned. Wow, that's actually insane. No, that has not been mentioned. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Are both sons like starters?
Ooh.
In a grand finals, you mean? Got it.
That was a heck of a hit.
Cool, Nate.
And I don't think the Broncos are ever going to make a final as long as Kevin Walters is coaching his son, because his son is not very good. He should not be on an NRL field.
It's okay to say trash. You're welcome to say trash.
Well, he's a lot better than myself, so I can't trash him too much.
It's okay.
I hate that when if you trash or say anything negative about like a pro athlete and all that, people say, "Can you do better?" I always say that'd be like going to a restaurant and the food not being good, and then like the chef saying, "Well, could you do better?" It's like,
but it's
your job to be good. If you're not good at your job, I'm going to say something.
Oh yeah,
that's people are allowed to critique. People are allowed to call you out if the thing that you're trained at doing, you're not good at.
Right. I mean, that's like if I'm a personal trainer. If someone says I'm a bad one, then you know what? Like I guess I'm just a bad one, but I'm the best.
Yeah. Rather than the can you do better? It's like
no.
I'm not trying to be better. I'm not trying to get out there and no one's going to let me at 45-year-old go out and run out and play in the NRL anymore. Like it's not going to happen. The dream is over.
I would just say yes. Prove it. Now I'm good.
No.
I just know I'm better.
Oh, good.
It's not better.
Hey, there's still one NBA player I think that's older than me. That Miami Heat guy. The dream is still alive.
Has them. The dream's alive. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Haslam. He play.
He's a coach. He's a coach that gets paid.
Ant-Man says Nathan Cleary, yes. For Eels, he is on the bench. Okay, cool. Ant-Man says Billy Walters is a good backup 7, but should not be a 9. I don't have any opinions on that. I'm good. Nate, you want to touch on that a little bit?
Neymar says it's rigged.
Neymar says rigged. Why do you think it's rigged, Neymar?
Yes, please.
I'm interested. I don't know enough to say it's rigged. To me, it looks like, we weren't able to be here. Oh, once again, we got another Bundenberg Cabbage Challenge. 53-22.
Nate, what is that?
Nate, what does that mean? Is that a size? Like, what is that?
I don't know what he's.
I don't know what he means either.
If you could elaborate, that would be great, Neymar.
Definitely.
So we want to understand.
Just says fixed rig. So but why do you think it's rigged, Neymar? I mean, because to me, it just seems like the Eels have just not been able to come out with any type of offensive push. They've been stuck on their side of the field the whole entire game, just getting beaten up. And the two shots that they had a chance to score, we had a knock on, and then we just had one guy get brought down by excellent foot tackle.
Yeah,
it might be a Cowboys fan that's still upset that the Cowboys didn't make it in because everyone feels like the Cowboys got cheated. But basically, the Cowboys are that one team that for them to lose, it must be the umpires. It's never them.
So you're saying what you're telling me? Yeah, it sounds like our cowgirls is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Rip NRL.
Cowboys
I'm sorry you feel that way, Neymar.
No. People say that, but they keep watching. I
mean, that's the same thing with the NFL. Whenever it was like boycotting the NFL, but the next season they had the highest amount of views that they've ever had. So.
Oh yeah, over the Colin Kaepernick stuff. Yeah. I'm like, you're gonna still watch it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Dutch Cap says, I think we are about 4 minutes ahead of you, so we won't say anything if someone scores. Yeah, I figured y'all be a good bit ahead. We're having to run a VPN in order to watch, so we're just kind of talking. If y'all hear anything or any questions that we ask, feel free to elaborate and explain for us.
We're all watching live off the app. Like these guys are watching they're watching the exact same thing that I am, and I'm not behind or anything, so I don't know how we're that far behind.
I don't know. Maybe the online is just super behind.
Maybe the apps
or even our stream is just behind. Dr. Cap, you could also try to click the live button on the stream podcast. Maybe you're a little bit behind on the stream. Podcast, whatever. Stream the live stream. Maybe a little bit behind on the live
on the YouTubes. Hit that live button on the YouTubes.
Just on the live stream.
I've done that before. I've commented. These guys have said something really annoying, and I've commented, then realized that it was like 5 minutes ago they said it. And it's like,
I know you're sitting here like, damn, thank assholes. You've been answering everybody else but me. And you're like, oh, I'm the jerk. Got it.
Look at those Penrith fans. They're like the most miserable, happy people in the world.
Yeah, they don't look like they're enjoying themselves there. Like, do they have to pay to be at that event?
That's the pink jersey that I was telling you is about, the Pink Panthers.
Oh, okay. Is that the women's or
Wiggle needs one of those? No, they wear it for like a fundraiser round. I think they wear it for women in league as well. They wear it.
That's cool. They're about to score again. They went back the entire length of the field so much faster.
But you can just tell, the way they're approaching, man. Eels are they can't tackle anymore. They're struggling. They don't have that first lick anymore.
Also, Penrith just plays so much better as a collective. You can see it.
Well, one thing that I'm noticing, as an outsider that's still learning the game a bunch, is that Penrith is really moving that ball side to side very efficiently. Yeah. Eels have kind of just kept inside of a pocket that's allowed Penrith just to corner them in.
And what's funny,
they've only had one outside break.
And what's funny, earlier today on the NRL, the women's championship grand finals, it was the same thing. Like the Newcastle Knights was moving that ball perfectly across the line. But the other team just could not get it going.
They give you started on that women's NRL. Basically, the Knights are so good because they stole a heap of the Broncos players. So then the Broncos, I don't think they even won a game all season because they got raided. And then they played the Eels. The Eels made the NRL Women's Grand Final after winning one game in the regular season.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
I saw something that this was the first time both teams made it to the grand finals, and I was watching. Like I said, I watched part of this. This is how early I was to getting ready. I watched the second half of that game and really enjoyed it while I was creating thumbnails and all kind of stuff. So you're telling me that one team pretty much he scored. There's a try.
Nope.
Did he make it or no?
Oh, he might have spilled it. Oh, he's got cramps too.
Oh, that would have been his 50th career try too.
Yeah, he's looking a bit not happy about it.
Yeah, I just skipped forward. I was a little bit behind.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, short.
Oh,
short.
No.
Can his head count as downward contact?
He was short by
far enough, but he could have just held it.
2 inches. Yeah, if he was held on to it, he would have slid right into
tucked
it.
And he would have.
Because they pushed him inside the try zone. Area. Dang. That would have been his 50th too.
Yeah, didn't need to reach out like that, Nathan.
No, he was going to slide.
I think the stream is behind, but we're watching it the same time as you guys. But the stream's like so far behind.
I think the stream's just behind.
Oh, yeah, because it's going from my server, pulling in Zach, going to Dallas, and then going all the way to Australia. Because my VPN is sending the.
So trust us, we're watching at the same time as you guys.
I didn't even think about that. It's because his like the stream is going through a VPN too. That's the other reason why we're so far behind. I didn't think about that at all.
If I had another computer, I could have maybe just put that on there, but it doesn't matter.
That's why you need the tablet.
Yeah, probably.
You could just pause, guys, and then we catch up. It's magic.
I mean, look, guys, the game isn't close, so like, feel free to just pause and catch up to where we're at. Right now, we're at the 68-minute and 50-second mark.
See, I'm at 69 minutes.
Roughly. Okay, well, right around there. So,
yeah, they're just trying to batter through batter through the line. It's not working. Too many times I feel like they're trying to be the savior one by one. There's only 6 teams at the moment, and the bottom 3 all won one game, but top 4 make the finals. Interesting. There was only 4 teams last year, but they're adding 4 more later this year for 10 teams. Yeah, I did see something about them. That one of the teams was just kind of put together last year or 2 years ago or something like that.
I'll tell you what, we reacted to a couple different women's videos, women's NRL videos. I think we have one that is going to be posted soon. But we reacted to one that just wasn't allowed to be posted. Dude, the women's is actually very entertaining. Like me and Nan are also big what's the word I'm thinking of, Nan?
Equal.
No, I mean equal thing, but like we want to promote it. Like we're like interested in those styles of games and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're into women's sports and stuff like that and watching their game. But I feel like NRL, especially the women's league, is actually super physical, super fast, and like really easily to enjoy. At least for guys that don't understand the game fully. Maybe y'all have a different perspective.
You're getting loose. The cutback. Oh, they got to about 10 before he got down.
Well, the thing about the women's NRL too, they have to keep the competition strong. They have to not keep expanding. Whereas the AFL, they were in a rush to have every team represented in the women's and the men's. So now you watch some of the women's AFL games, and they are brutal.
Oh, really? Because the competition is so different.
Yeah, they've diluted the competition so much. So it'll be like 17-1 in the third quarter. It's like, this is not watchable. Like, if you don't have enough talent, like just thinking, oh well, we'll grow fast, and then everyone will elevate in skills. It doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, just AFL, I was gonna say, that's just like how it is, even with the NFL. The NFL too. I mean, like the Texans, Jags, they're like some of the newer,
or that way.
Some of the newer teams, but
28-0.
They're 28-0. I'm sorry, my bad.
AFL to me is one sport where, like, I'm not a fan of it and all that, but you watch lower grades of it, and it almost becomes unwatchable. It's just get the ball, kick it forward, hope for the best. There's a few skilled players in amongst them, but not really. Whereas lower levels of rugby league can still look good. Teams can still hit it up hard, tackle hard, and all that. Whereas, AFL is one that as soon as you drop down a level, it's like, it's not as crisp. It's not as smooth. It's like watching high school football compared to NFL, like in terms of the passes and things like that. There's no 50-yard throws. There's no, length of the field returns or anything
it lacks the skill dynamic where it's like precision and things like that. Because I definitely get what you mean. Because like there's some high school teams that I have seen that looked like great. They threw the ball. They utilized a lot of different types of offense. But the majority of high school football is just you give it to your one skill maker and you just let them make things happen. And that's just then you just let it fly. It's not real football, But there will be some high school teams, like especially in Texas. Some of the high school Texas teams, they're insane. They're insane. And Chill Feast, bro, you can toss them these. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up, stupid.
I think one of the things, like, it's an audience that you guys sort of wouldn't realize that you'd be getting. Like, there's a lot of NRL fans that are watching this along with the game and all that. But every time you see posts about scores and games and all that on Facebook, it's a lot of Islanders who can't get the game. So they're always like, what's the score? What's the score? So that might be a big audience that you guys wouldn't expect, would be, your people from Fiji, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Samoa,
that makes
all
sense.
those sort of places. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's a different audience that you sort of don't realize that, you can have.
Yes, Brian Ellis, the score is 28-0, 28-0, as Dr. Cap got for us.
It's Juke one.
Oh. See, Non-P's happy. He can remember one player's name now. Every time he sees that blonde go through, it's like, Kikau.
God, that was a nice little cut into. I'm a little bit behind y'all now. I'm just gonna let y'all rock with it.
Just the hit, that big hit at the end was nice. They went face to face. Like,
and those of you that are joining in that are new to our channel, we are here with Nate, who is from Queensland, that has watched a lot of NRL. We are new. We've only have just started since this year's Origin, and this is only the second game. Well, my second game watching live, and Non's first game watching live. We're here just for some good times, some insight. So if y'all have anything that y'all want to explain to us as the play goes on, feel free to do that. Just enjoy the good commentary, man. We're just here for a good time. Dr. Cap, Ant-Man, and Jesus, I'm forgetting this other name. Yobo, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here, and thanks for all the help.
And this is Zach's second game live. So you got to remember the first one was the State of Origin game 3.
That's why I can't even be upset.
It's hard to live up to that.
Already set. Yeah, you can't. That was the best game. Whenever I posted that, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, we posted best Origin ever because we were going off of the NRL's like title line that they were calling it, even though a lot of people said there was a lot of other better ones. For me, it was like, that's what set the standard. I was like, man, this is what the NRL is about. This is like what I can expect to see as like top tier. And I'm like, I didn't even understand what was going on at all. And I was just sitting back like, this is amazing. I'm like, it's unfortunate this game has been kind of a blowout, but whatever it is, we're just glad we're here and able to have a conversation with you guys.
Like the Panthers, they're in celebration mode. Like they want to be like, woohoo, we won, but they've got to, at the same time, they want this 0. They want the 0.
It looks better for them.
And the Eels right now, they're thinking, we need to effing score here. We need to do something.
Very true.
You don't want to get
it still makes this last 5 minutes intense because there's two teams that are there's still pride.
Yeah. Sport.edit says Panthers obviously won. Yeah, they definitely obviously won. So I mean, there's 4 minutes left.
Don't look at the chat for next until after you see some big.
No, I've already seen it. Dr. Cap is.
I've already seen it too.
Playing the spoiler.
Cutting it in.
They got it.
The nice toss.
Great little toss.
And the try.
My neighbor's gonna be mad at me. That's all the Eels needed.
It's okay.
All right, guys, y'all ready? We're about to see. Try. We got 4 minutes left. We're gonna see 4 tries per minute. Y'all ready?
Yep, awesome onside kicks. This is gonna get nuts.
Let's see.
Yeah, Dr. Cap, you're definitely ahead of us. Probably about maybe like a minute.
There's nothing we can do about it.
You're good, Dr. Cap. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, We wish there was something we could do.
There's no fast forwarding. We cannot do.
Yeah,
Nate,
we're all of us.
Nate,
are
now
actually
you understand our trouble.
Yeah, all of us are actually on the actual live website, so there's nothing we can do. We have a slight delay because we're going from Texas to New Orleans, from New Orleans to Australia and back. So
yeah, we're making a journey.
This is marvel that we're able to do this in this age.
Yeah, it really
It really is, bro. It is insane.
Like 10 years ago, you would not have thought that you could do. Oh, the bars light up. Oh,
you didn't notice that? That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, dude, that is so neat that they have the polls light up. Yeah, I was like, man, that is insane. Yeah, I love that.
NFL, get on that. Get on it. I need some lights in the uprights.
Look, can we give that idea to the NFL and then maybe they won't copyright any of our videos?
Right now on the Australian stream, they've got an ad for Toro mowers, which we've got a Toro mower.
Yeah.
And Toro. I spent $8,000 on that bitch, and worst machine ever.
Ant-Man said there might be some World Cup games over the next few weeks that might be much more appropriate times there in England. There might be. We'll try. We'll check some out. It's really hard. It's hard.
Well, like we said, I mean, we probably would have been totally fine if not for the OBS BS because everything was here. And also for those who,
I like the little momentum push by the fullback right there.
Yeah,
he just got pissed off and just straight shoved that dude.
Oh, the toss,
dude down.
Back and forth toss.
Yeah.
The kick out. Oh, I think that's a try. Another try.
Dr. Captain, field. It must be. Oh yeah, where was this? The grubber.
Where was this upset? Where was this energy before? Did the Panthers start celebrating too early?
Yeah, I think Panthers have packed it up. They're like, we're done.
Yeah.
Have some fun, boys.
Would I set a score a minute? We can still get 2 more. 2 more still won't do anything though. It'll put it at 24. They need 3 more. They need 3 more.
Yeah, 2 more tries and this gets interesting all of a sudden.
Yeah. Do they put the starters back in?
2 more tries in 3 minutes?
2 more tries.
But you're talking about no scores until what, the 72nd minute, 74th minute, and now all of a sudden we got 2 in 3 minutes. Come on, Eels.
They're still trying to stop him. He's still determined that no, you ain't getting that score. Yep, confirmed.
So I guess this would be a rare occurrence, but like in that situation, if the Panthers player would to stick his hand underneath the ball and never let it touch the ground, that would be no score.
Virgin is good.
Yeah, but they would say even if the hand was on it, like if you see the way a ball works, if you landed on it with his hand on it, I think odds are it's gonna touch a blade of grass.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was just curious.
You'd have to have some like Shaquille O'Neal type mitts, like.
Man, when I used to go to a bunch of the like NBA experience, like during the All-Star break, and they would have like a bunch of things set up, and they had a like basketballs with the indent of or like a molding of like different players' hands, and so like my hand would fit inside of Shaq's palm, like I'm oh my god,
come on, Parra, come on. Length of the field.
Straight away. I mean, they got to get it straight away here.
Yeah, none of this, third or fourth tackle stuff. Like first or second, come on. No mucking about.
Oh, he's still going.
Taking too long now to score again.
Yeah.
Get one more, man. Just make it look fun. Make the final score look better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't watch the game, you might be like, "Oh man, it was actually it was a good battle." Just a minute remaining.
Oh, where was this though?
Oh.
It's like they remembered that they could play, like in the final 5 minutes.
Right. I mean, you can just tell like their play style has completely changed. They've worked the ball outside. They started getting some different kicks involved and stuff like that to try and proceed the ball forward. Like it felt like they went to like desperation style of play with only 5 minutes remaining. Like y'all should have been desperation, maybe 10 minutes after half.
It was weird because before, like you said, each time one of the players would get the ball, it'd be 1-on-1. The one against the team. They wasn't passing the ball off to their teammates, and now all of a sudden they're doing that and they're scoring. So it's like, why didn't you do this from the jump? Two, one.
Your last play of the game.
80-minute mark, 28-12.
Man, I'll tell you, man, why couldn't this last 5 minutes be the whole match? Oh, but this would have been so much fun.
Yeah, I was saying the way they were playing, it doesn't make sense how they were playing, and all of a sudden the last 3 minutes you change it up, or 4 minutes.
So I mean, Nate, as a guy that's watched this a bunch, I mean, are you in kind of agreement with this as far as like, did they change strategy, or did they just get better energy after the initial try? Like, what?
It could be argued just that the Penrith just, well, as they say, I think, what do they call it with like they pulled up the stumps. That's how they say it. Like Penrith just pulled up the stumps with 5 minutes to go.
Oh, like yeah.
So that score flatters Parramatta, but it looked like they were trying, but maybe they were trying like 80%. So it's one of those things where the score, the final scoreline flatters them a little bit. That because it's hard when you're 5 minutes away from glory. Like it's hard to sort of, even if you want to keep them to zero, it's almost impossible because you're celebrating, you're excited, you're happy.
Start going on, yeah, that's true. That's a good point as well.
So they were throwing it around more, but then because basically Penrith let them at the end, that was the difference.
Well, those of y'all that are still here that are watching, we are definitely going to be staying for the rest of the award ceremony. We're going to see who gets the MVP. Is that what it's called on with the grand finals, or is it called something different?
Oh, geez. Is it the Clive Churchill for rugby league? I think it is. The Clive Churchill medal goes to the winner. The MVP of the winner. Or it can go to the loser if it's a tight game. Yeah, it could go to the loser if there's some guy that dominated in a loss. But at 28-0 when they were probably deciding who was going to get it, I'm sure that it was the Penrith Panther.
Definitely. So those of y'all here, make sure y'all stick along. We're going to go ahead, cover all of that, all the awards that are given out. We're going to watch the award ceremony. I'm excited to see the trophy because I love the State of Origin trophy. So I'm interested to see what the trophy is going to look like for here. Don't spoil it for us, Nate, because I've never seen it, and Nan has never seen it either.
The women's trophy was pretty nice. The women's trophy was cool.
And also on top of that, if y'all are new and have never been here on the Real Fan Sports channel, make sure y'all go and check out some of our other content. We do a lot of NRL reactions. We did reactions during the State of Origin this past year. We also did a lot of player reactions. And if y'all have any other player reactions that y'all would like to see us check out and get our opinion on what we think of them, make sure y'all leave that in the comments on either the stream right here, or you can go ahead and leave it on a comment on a past video, and we'll add that to our list to do those recommendations. We have been enjoying the hell out of some NRL. Much appreciations to our boy Nate, who's here live with us tonight, who's really showed us and introduced us to this amazing sport. He's also sent us a lot of goodies. As you see, I got hoodies, I have player cards, we have T-shirts.
He says us, but it's really just him. He's hoarding everything for himself. He's hoarding everything for himself.
Never getting it. But make sure y'all go check those out too. Leave a subscribe on the channel. Make sure y'all like the video. Much love, guys, and keep teaching us. Keep teaching us about this new sport, man. We love all sports. We are Real Fan Sports. We're based out of the United States, but we cover a little bit of everything. We do cover a little bit of everything.
And keep teaching these guys in a nice, friendly way. Like, there's no need to be jerks.
I mean, they can be jerks too. Just expect us to be jerks. That's all that. As long as that's understood, like that's fine with me.
Yeah,
we got Zach saying grubber already. Like that's a big step.
When
he calls that grubber, that's.
Look, I've even called a stiff arm a fence a couple times. So in
NFL live streams.
In live NFL live streams, yeah. Ant-Man says, go back a little bit. Dr. Cap says Collingwood did this against Sydney 2 weeks ago. Ant-Man is bored. The coaches the coach's son comes on with 10 minutes to go and scores the first try. Maybe should have come in earlier. Weren't you just talking crap about the coach's son? That's hilarious. All right, who are we expecting to get the MVP, or you said the something Churchill award?
What's the Churchill award?
That's their like MVP.
No,
I mean, I like my dude that the guy that you introduced his name to. Now I already forgot.
What, the
Cacao. Like I want cacao. Cacao.
It'll be Cleary most of like that's
yeah.
The captain and the halfback. It's a bit like the NFL and the Super Bowl being a quarterback is like, a quite a common thing.
I got you. Dr. Cap says Clive Churchill was one of the greatest ever. R.I.P. Oh, okay. Interesting. When did Churchill play? Would there be like highlights on him, or is that like way back in the day where it'd be really staticky and fuzzy? And also those just because I'm thinking of it before you answer it, Nate. I finally figured out how to do the reactions and not have all that lagging. I finally fixed my computer, so we should not see that in the future videos coming up. Just letting y'all know.
He played in the 40s, so yeah, it's going to be black and white and grainy.
Yeah, so okay. All right, cool. Got it. So I'll take y'all's word. I might look for, we might look for some just to like get an idea for ourselves, but probably it's not much.
Listen. Tio can't win anything. I'm not allowing it. He cannot win the Clive Churchill. That's just no.
What's wrong with Tio?
I just he's one of, like every as a Queenslander, there's got to be one person on the New South Wales team that you sort of direct all your anger to, and at the moment it's Tio. He's just he's just very unlikable.
I think it's interesting how they interview a Parrot Eels player and like kind of going through this conversation of what's going on, because like that would not happen in like the NFL, the NBA. They would never interview a losing team.
Well, that's like part of the problem with the NFL. It's just showing respect to the players, And I actually liked it because I was watching the women's side. I said I thought that too. Like they actually she got a chance. The leading captain for the losing team actually got to give like a full speech, and I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like you would never see that in any American sport. But the fact they did it here, I thought was really cool.
I really like your approach to it because I like that too. Like you can actually hear them and show like some sportsmanship and things like that. But like also as a player, I wouldn't want to interview. I wouldn't want to talk about it. I'd be infuriated. You know what I mean? So maybe
we got Muzzy in the chat.
Mozzie coming in late. What's good, baby? Tough bet on the Eels. 28 watching. Let's go, boy. Hey, Mozzie, much love, man. Appreciate you coming stop by. Hey, Mozzie. I mean, I know it's late for y'all, but I will be live, and we will be live again in about 3 hours for the New Orleans Saints versus the Vikings game. So if you want to,
we're trying to convince Zach to just run it all the way through.
Yeah, we
NRL, Saints, Bills, just run it through. 12-hour stream.
I might go Bills and Ravens through it. So I might. I mean, there's no telling. We've done it before. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good right now. We'll see. But
the energy drinks have kicked in.
I gotta go get one. I still gotta get one. Right now, my energy drink is a Bud Light. So
that's definitely not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's gonna make me more tired.
Because what also during the women's league game, what was pretty cool is she was talking about how the team had just got put together, and just the journey they went through, and she was like giving all the love to her to the family members who support the team, and even when the team was struggling, they were supporting the team. I'm telling you, like it just felt. It made the event feel different. It felt more than just a sporting event, and that's to me why.
It made it feel more genuine. Yeah,
that's what for sports outside of the United States, they feel more than just like sporting events. They don't just like in the U.S. they feel like sporting events, but out everywhere else because the way the culture is built around it, it feels like it's more than a sporting event. It's like the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? For us, it felt like it just felt different. It felt more culturally based.
Who are you booing over there, Nate?
Marzi.
Oh,
talk about them Ravens.
Oh, after you
Lamar's throwing 5. He's throwing 5 picks this week.
So stupid. Richard said, too much talking. All right, Richard.
Yeah. So we need to sit. We need to sit here for a minute of silence just for Richard.
So what would you like to do, Richard? You know, you let us know what you would like us to do, and we won't do it. But just let us know.
You know, everybody.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to talk.
Play my mom's favorite game whenever I was growing up, the quiet game. You ready? This is how we play. 1, 2, 3. Everybody be quiet. Suck my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Mai said, "Yeah, I'm staying awake." Hey, good, bro. You and me are gonna be the same love, bro. Because right once the Saints turn on, that's when we start busting out the good stuff. I got a little bit of bourbon.
Zach's gonna be drunk before noontime.
I'm 100% gonna be hammered by noontime. Non's gonna be texting me saying, "Get off of the live stream. You're embarrassing us." And I'm like, "Shut up."
I'm just gonna mute him. Like you're gonna see him acting crazy, but you won't hear a word he says. I just want to make sure he doesn't say nothing wild.
I love Nate. I was thinking the exact same thing, and I couldn't remember what the that meme was. Don't be a dick, Richard. I think Richard wants us to tickle each other. He might want us to tickle each other. That's what I'm thinking too.
Too much talking. It's like what like we can't play the audio for the game. So what are we meant to do? Just
sit in silence.
I tuned into a watch party for Hocus Pocus too, and everyone they were all watching it on the stream. So all you had was like, two women just. It's like this is not interesting to anyone else that's not watching it.
My said you got your bro. I already got like my setup set up. You know my setup right. I got my my little circular bowl. It's already so ice cold I can't even get it off the glass. Like I'm ready. Some Jim Beam, that's hard. That's harsh though. I don't like Jim Beam.
Oh, they're rocking the Pink Panther hats on. All the girls have got their pink jerseys on.
I like it.
For me though, like I'm a wrestling fan, and one of the years, someone was trash talking to John Cena, and because him being from Boston and all that, and someone said, the Boston Red Sox have become the New York Yankees, sort of thing. And that's where the Panthers are now. That they're always this underdog team that everyone sort of rooted for a little bit. You make 3 finals and win 2 in a row. All of a sudden, you're the Yankees now. You're not the Red Sox.
Yeah.
People are going to start hating on you. People are going to be gunning for you. You're not the underdogs anymore. You're the top dogs, and everyone says, yes, them winning again. Like how Melbourne Storm have been for pretty much the last decade.
Yeah. Who did I react to recently? I might not have posted that played for Melbourne Storm. Was it was it Latrell Mitchell?
They just
announced played for a Storm?
No, he played for South.
Who's number one? Who's number one on the Panthers? They just said something.
Who is the? It is. I have it here somewhere. Dylan Edwards.
Okay, there's.
Oh no, they're just going up in order. They're going up in order. Or did he win the Clive Churchill?
The game, black. That's like a little satchel go around the neck with a gold pendant.
That's a Clive Churchill. Yeah, okay. But the fullback Dylan Edwards. So it must have been for his defense. Which is harder to tell when you're watching it. When you're watching it the way we did, it was sort of hard to follow that if someone was defending really well. You only really noticed the attack.
2022 Clive.
Amos said Edwards called it. Hell yeah. Keep forgetting you're not at that stage yet, Zach. What do you mean at that stage, Bozzy? What do you mean, bro? Are you talking about something? God, you.
You know, it's so weird. I know we're on like the Australian servers. I was trying to search to find actual pictures. It's like there's no pictures of the game. I'm like, that's one thing that's very different. It's very different. American stuff, like, soon as the women's league would have held that trophy, the picture would be online 2 seconds later. I've searched for it. I don't see it. So weired.
Well, they haven't lifted up the trophy yet, so that kind of helps.
I'm talking about the women's side. The Newcastle. I was trying to search for, because I took some screenshots and posted it into the community tab, but I was trying to look for if there was an official picture from like but I don't see it. Like I was just searching through Bing and then nothing's popping. Like the team is popping up, but it's not the NRL like the grand finals pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might have found one.
Spoiler for Zach.
Oh, I missed. I couldn't see it anyway, so you're good.
that was the trophy that they're about to get.
Oh, okay. I'm excited to see it.
The Norm Proven, is it the Norm Proven trophy?
Is it the same style design? Like
someone will correct me. Oh, I've never seen the women's trophy, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Man, we're seeing some some puffy eyes for the Eels, man. And once again, bro, like them coming stand up and talking during the award ceremony, like that's just so different. It's so different, and like Don says, I really enjoy it.
I do. I like it.
You know,
yeah.
And also, God, it takes a lot to go up there and stand and say that because I don't know if I could. I don't know.
The head of the person that the lead of the losing team for the women's, she was holding back tears. You could hear her voice. She was choking up and everything. You can hear it. And I was like, damn, that's tough. That's tough.
But I feel like that brings more emotion and respect into the game whenever you hear things like that, like as an outsider or like a fan, where you're like, man, they really were like they doing everything they could. Like it's really emotions that people feel,
Yeah.
Well, that's also like you would have seen, like the para team are still out there on the field, like they're buggered, they're all lying around and all that, but they're still there. They still respect the team that beat them. Whereas, NFL, they're gone. Full time, shake hands, we're out of here.
But that's also because
they're very different in that regard.
It's also because that tradition was never set forward. Like, if it was kind of a tradition that was created, it would be different. But our tradition is to rush the losing team off the field, celebrate the winning team, talk about them. We don't talk about the losing team, we talk about the winning team. And I think that's watching this, I think that is such a bad way to do it.
This is cool though. They have them all coming down, all their fans invited on the field to.
I know, I love it. Like highlighting the kids too, giving kids like experience that they would may never have again. Like, that's so dope.
Yeah,
that's
each
so
kid. There'll be a different kid each time that's doing the medal. That'll be some junior team that they've won like some competition, like we got voted in and they won and all that. So then each one of them gets to give one medal from that team. So it's the juniors. You want to promote them.
It feels so like I don't even think this is a real word, but like humanistic, if that makes sense. Like it just feels like this is like humanity. Like this is how it should be, where like you're showing love.
I like how he flipped off all their cameras, their phones.
Yeah, right. But like you're given a chance to like embrace some young kids, getting themselves a stage, bro, and then like you set them up for the future too, where it's like, oh man, this kid's coming in. You might have seen him in the 2022
getting the hat.
Getting a hat in like
that's so cool.
I mean, that'd be a motivation for me for my life. Like, I would never forget something like that as a child. To be
and just imagine
that's what the kids are wearing their team jersey that they won their whatever final in. Like that's what the kids. I was trying to figure out because it looks very Broncos like, but it's just their local team.
But just imagine if you're one of the kids chosen to do that, right? And you go up there, and this happens to be your favorite player. This happens to be the person that gives you the hat. You're done. Like you're done. It's the greatest moment in your life. The greatest moment in your life.
If Drew Brees gave me that when I was excuse my language, when I was like 9 years old, bro, I'm like, hey, Foreman, George, okay. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Still a hat. Come on.
Much love.
Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. This is because when I was watching, like I said, when I was watching the women's finals and they were doing this, I was like, "That is so cool." I like this. It's cool.
I'd be shaking, bro. I'm nervous when I get around people like that, bro.
I mean, when I was a kid, now.
Oh, see down the bottom, they got the kid's name down the bottom of the screen. Telstra Junior Club Grants.
Junior Club Grants. Yeah.
So Liam Martin
from
the Dragons. Oh, that's cool. So they're even putting them on screen.
See, even getting their name out there to millions of people. That's so cool. That is so cool. Bravo. I like that. That's cool.
Hey, NFL, NBA, step it up. Who do we need to contact on? Where's our connections at? Who do we need to talk to?
I mean, I know
that at the bottom. I'm like, that's cool.
No pool no more.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know like 2 players and they ain't got pool no more either.
That's cool though, because their name pops up.
He's not gonna put it on his head. Yeah,
that's cool. That's really cool. That's really freaking cool.
That is awesome. Now, I don't know if you saw a video that someone tagged us in. They told us to just watch it. It probably isn't a good reaction to do, but it was a mic'd up version of like that age group, like going into a game and stuff like that. And it is the funniest, like cutest thing like I've ever seen in my life. Like I look-y want to react to it, even though it won't get views, but it's just amazing.
I'm gonna have to look at it.
See, I should be listening to the audio. It's actually like someone just pointed out. That's the Penrith players' names and the junior club that they played for.
Oh,
it's not the kids' names.
And their junior club. Interesting.
Their junior club. So I was thinking, why are they so all over the place? But that makes a lot more sense.
They're showing where,
I'm
trying to think. Oh, this the team manager?
The coach,
The coach, yeah.
Dennis Knoll, appreciate the subscription, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking out the channel. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast of the 2022 Grand Finals. Much love, much love.
I think because I noticed it so late that it was all the bench guys and all that. That's why I didn't recognize any of the names. Because if I would have seen clearer, it would have been like, oh, that's what they're showing where they played.
It's so interesting that Hertz is so big in the UK, in other countries.
Yeah.
I used to work for Hertz.
Oh, okay. Mine said Zach bet on Miami Heat to win the chip this year. Right now, Miami Heat, no thank you.
Miami Heat,
y'all
gotta get a old boy to take them to take them extensions out of his hair first.
I think he is, but like no thank you. Ant-Man is bored. No, that's the player's name. Oh yeah, that's what Nate was just pointing out. Thank you, Ant-Man. Thanks for pointing that out, man.
Yeah. See, now it all makes sense because it's the players on the screen that I'm like, oh, I know that name. I think Nathan's very popular too because he was a Penrith junior, so he's been with Penrith his entire career and played all through the juniors and all that.
Can you hear Cleary talk here?
Yeah.
I like how they put like all the details for the game on the jersey too. So then, then they auction off the jerseys normally afterwards for charity because it's it's a one-off jersey because it's got the whole information about the game and everything on them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see that trophy. Yeah, that trophy is a different color too.
Back to back.
Well, the Penrith.
Watch this, guys. Wait for this. There's going to be streamers. There's going to be fire. This is going to go off.
Yeah, the Penrith Panther reminds me of the Black Panther.
Hold it up, Panthers. Y'all deserved it. Y'all ran it up the whole regular season and closed it out. Oh yeah.
There's streamers and then there's fire. I always think that could be a deadly combination if something just aims perfectly.
Oh yeah, I've seen
like a fire streamer just goes choo.
Little fireworks.
I've seen too many wedding videos on YouTube that happens.
Come on. I'm buffering a little bit. So
What are they chanting right now? Is that a song that they're chanting or like a team chant?
Oh yeah, the team song, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fire. Hoo-ah, hoo-ah, hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. Wait, what is not to make any Panther fan, I'm sorry. What's the damn Nemo thing?
I knew you was going there.
You know what I'm talking about? Hoo-ah.
I knew you was going there too. As soon as you started talking, I was like, oh no. Zach's about to start like an international incident right now.
And you see, was it To'o? He's out there with his kid. That was actually, I think it was week 1 of the finals that the kid was born, like pretty much when they were in camp for the game. So his wife basically said, "No, this is your job. You go and focus on your job." And then then he got to see the kid the next day, sort of thing. So that baby that he's carrying around is literally like 3 weeks old.
Wow. Ant-Man says also the Panthers won the grand finals in every level of the competition, under 19s, 21s, NSW Cup, and now NRL. They have a lot of good players coming through. Wow.
That's why we have a salary cap.
That's why we have so. So what you're telling me is who's gonna beat the Panthers? Like who's gonna step it up? Dr. Cap says, I live I live smack in between Parramatta and Penrith, 20 minutes from each. Oh, okay.
Oh, Luau. Yeah, Luau, sorry.
Luau Nate. Oh, okay.
I got my Penrith players mixed up again. I did. It's Jerome Luau. I don't know why I keep thinking T.O. It's Jerome Luau, the number 6 that plays for New South Wales that I dislike so much that apparently I've forgotten his name. But I did warn these guys before. I said I'm a Broncos fan, so me attempting to call Parramatta versus Penrith is going to be difficult. Turns out we only had to do half a game anyway in the end.
It worked out, I guess.
I was tempted. I nearly got the. Apparently, there is a button that says that you can record the hard drive. I should have recorded the first 40 minutes. Then we could have released it as like a
we could have
an uncut version that
no one got to see.
The half that you never saw. My wife was in here naked. You guys missed on a whole lot of stuff.
You missed all the goodies.
It was fire.
Thank God, I guess we missed that, right? Like trying to block our channel out. Nate is the reason why our channel got so big, and he's also the reason he's shutting it down.
Yeah. She came in here, and I was like, "Don't worry, we're not live. Doesn't matter. It's just only these two are family. It doesn't matter."
That's too funny. What was the team that they?
Oh my goodness, man! But you know, like I said. Even with all the difficulties that we had in the first half, guys, and those of y'all that have stuck around that have been here the whole time, that's Dr. Cap, Ant-Man, Mozzie showing up late, you bastard, Paul P, go Broncos. Man, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for staying the whole entire time, even while we were going through all of our internet and software issues and stuff like that. Man, it's just all love. We appreciate that y'all are giving us and all the help that y'all have had in our journey of understanding and learning about the NRL. It is really just an amazing sport, man. It just really is. I know this game definitely was a little lackluster compared to the first game I was able to watch live, being the game 3 of Origin, but nevertheless, it's still fun. It's still so much fun. We appreciate y'all so much. Dang, y'all let me finish my rant, then no one else is going to talk after me. Y'all see that?
No, you said everything.
I was trying to message from 4 different accounts. I'm messing with you. I'm
over here.
Everyone's finished watching the game, so everyone's jumping in to say hello now. Like, probably some NFL fans that are getting up early to watch the game.
Yeah, just like Paul said, we need to get them lights up.
Definitely, guys. If y'all are new to the channel, if y'all are just stopping by, y'all never subscribed before, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. We don't go live to a whole bunch of NRL content. I won't lie to y'all, but we do have a lot of
NRL for 6 months.
Videos. We do, yeah. It's been a minute. It's been about 6. Yeah, you're right. It's been about 6 months that we've been stuff.
No, I'm saying there's only 6 months of no NRL now. That's it.
Right.
So you guys can focus on other stuff.
We got a little gap, but we do a lot of NRL reaction videos. We do to a bunch of y'all's favorite players, and we give y'all our honest opinion. We never sugarcoat it. I promise you that, because we've had people come at our necks for not giving a great impression on somebody. We give it honest, but that's just the way we do it here on Real Fan Sports. So make sure if y'all are interested in that NRL content, those NRL reactions for players and games and matchups and different things like that, y'all drop that subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Drop a like, show some love. We all here, baby. We here.
Oh, most definitely. Thank you, Mozzie.
So Ant-Man's calling it for Ant-Man saying the Storm are going to be back. Like they had a pretty injury-riddled season, I think. And there's some players that they're fighting to keep under contract, which is quite normal for Melbourne. But Ryan Pappenhausen, he's one of the top players in the game, but he was just dealing with injuries the whole season. So yeah, if Melbourne's always dangerous if they're healthy. So, yeah, that's one of the teams that can. Parramatta, it's a bit like Parramatta to me was like the Bengals last year in the NFL. They got into it. But that doesn't mean that they're going to now be the team that hangs around for the next 5 years. They could easily then drop back again. I don't think they're not guaranteed to be the next big thing. Like, they could fade into obscurity again as well. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to step up. Hopefully it's the Broncos. Hopefully they fill in a couple of holes that they've got in their team and can have a good crack at it.
Hey, that'd be great. I got my, I have a couple Brisbane Bronco things. Nod's gonna have a couple Brisbane Broncos stuff coming to his way soon, so hopefully we'll be able to really represent. I also want to give a huge thank you to Daniel. Daniel, I don't want to mispronounce your first and last name, but appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for showing some love and subscribing. It's all love. It's all love. Mine said I was on live, but was drinking and watching the game. Sorry, not sorry to Zach. Mosley, shut up. Just shut up, you bastard. Well, I appreciate you being here and not watching. I hope you enjoyed the game, man. I hope you enjoyed the game. Ant-Man says, I can't see anyone beating the Panthers next year. Maybe a storm. Okay, that's what you were just reading. There is the World Cup. Laugh out loud. There is the World Cup. That is true. Maybe we got to get into a little bit of that. So, the World Cup runs through union rules, right? Nate,
what do you mean by union rules?
So for during the World Cup, does it go through union rules, or is it more like NRL?
No, it's mainly like NRL, like rugby league. Pretty much, is the same whether it be in England or New Zealand or Australia. So yeah, it's pretty much the exact. It's almost the exact same rules. There'll be a few little changes here and there for the World Cup version of it. Be a bit like FIBA, basically. That's
what I was trying to figure out. Yeah,
it's like 95% the same as what the NRL is.
Interesting. It's already drama for the women's team.
I think it's actually. I know you're talking about this. I think it's absolutely hilarious that I'm sitting here and I'm listening to news about a police hunt in Australia, and I'm like, oh great! I'm glad that the news channels in the U.S. is very similar to the news channels in Australia.
Oh no, I was talking about okay. So both after they win, they get a ring, right?
Yeah.
Well, the women's team, their rings are so much smaller and cheaper compared to the men's. And so the men's rings are they're made of gold with diamonds and rubies, and they cost 10 racks a piece. The women's ring look like regular jewelry you can buy at Walmart or Target.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's a full article already on Daily Mail.
Interesting.
Yeah, they just dropped it a little while ago.
Let's see. Ant-Man says, I am more interested in how the Dolphins will go or the Bulldogs with all their signings. See who at the bottom this year can climb up. And, of course, the Broncos. Ant-Man, I want to tell you who's going to climb up from the bottom. All right? I'll tell you, bro. My West. Oh, wait. That's not him. Get him out of there.
Yeah, the only way is up.
My West Tigers. They about to run it up, baby. Don't be surprised, okay? Benji Marshall is about to set the standard over there. Right? What, assistant coach right now? He's going to set the standard.
Yeah, you're relying on the assistant coach to be the one that drags them up.
Yeah, he will be.
Coach is where it's at.
He will be. Dr. Cap says, cricket season next, boys. Yeah, I know. We're getting into the cricket for that too. Yeah. And a lot of our cricket videos have actually been doing really well too. So hopefully we can develop a good subscriber base that can be very what's the word I'm thinking of, Non? Like teaching us, be very educational. That way we can understand the game faster and be able to do some of those live streams. Now that we have a VPN and we can go ahead and check out some of these live games, I'm definitely excited for it. Just
don't jump into any test match cricket, okay?
Yeah, no.
We're you guys yet.
We're starting
warm up to that.
We're definitely starting T20.
You're not ready for 5 days yet.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not ready. I was about to ask you, is that the 5-day one? So I'm not ready for that.
Yeah,
I'm not ready for that. Zach, he has school. we can't do that.
Paul P says, "Oh sure."
And he has Skylar as well.
Yeah. Y'all lucky y'all haven't heard Skylar yelling at me for talking loud during the stream. Paul P says, "Oh sure, Storm, Cowboys, Roosters, South Sydney are all capable of beating Penrith in grand finals." Paul P also says, "Go Broncos." Mozzie, Panthers won't be losing the chip for another 3 years, I'd say. Maz said, "Just burn that QLD jersey, Zach, ASAP." But shut up, Mozzie. Shut Paul P said there's a World Cup for both rugby and league. Okay, that I did not know. But the Rugby League World Cup is not the same level of Rugby World Cup, nowhere near. Got you. Interesting.
Ant-Man says the pictures for themselves, for their profiles.
Well, the Americans play in the Rugby Union World Cup. I think they used to play in the Rugby League, but I'm not sure if they still do.
Yeah, we had a couple people telling us like whenever we did our little reaction to the rules of rugby union, and they like basically said a thing that like there was no like tackle count or anything like that, so like people could stay control of the possession the whole game. So we were like, has that ever happened? Like has anyone ever had possession of the ball the whole entire game? And someone was like, well, if you want to see something close to it, you can watch, whatever versus the U.S. and it's pretty damn close. And I was like, shut up, you suck. I was like, I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment.
Yeah.
Ant-Man says, "Oh, didn't know about the Union World Cup, LOL." But yeah, there is a couple of slight rule difference. Like, I'm not sure if they have the 6 again rule. Okay, Mozzie, rugby
new one.
Will be fire this year. I'd say just stream the final series. Yeah, that's probably what we end up doing is more the final series. I mean, because I don't think we obviously don't know enough to be able to do like actual play-by-play. It's more just like sitting here and chatting it up with you guys, cutting it up with Nate. And Mozzie, same with you, man. You have us on Instagram now, so if you ever wanted to pop in during one of these, feel free to message us. Paul P, the Rugby League World Cup is not. My chat is bugging. Not super serious. Ant-Man, yeah, there will be some extremely one-sided games in the pool stage of the World Cup. Interesting. Is it just because like the different because of the different rules that there's not a lot of people that are like trained for it? Like is that why, Nate?
I think it's not played in anywhere near as many countries as rugby union. So, the countries that it's in, they love it, but then outside of it, because I'm looking at the rankings at the moment, like New Zealand's number 1, Tonga is number 2, which is quite surprising. England number 3, which is always, for me, that's one of the biggest things. Like you see a lot of the Islanders obviously play in the NRL. Like you got a lot of New Zealanders, they've got a team in the NRL. There's talk of a Papua New Guinea team eventually being in the NRL. They're like 5th in the world. So we see a lot of those players in Australia, but then when it comes to England, they're kind of like this camp that's on the other side of the planet that we follow along. They used to, I don't know if they still have it, but a lot of the times the NRL grand final winner will go over and play the UK winner in their Super League, and they call it the World Club Championships. And I think when the Broncos won it back in '92, it was like the first NRL team that had won it in a long time. Like they'd always lost to the English Super League champion. So I don't know whether in the new Super League NRL era, whether it's something that's done every year or not, but it used to be, that was sort of a good, a bit like, I know basketball at one stage had it where it was like a world teams challenge where they'd send, the Australian champion and the Americans and, the China and some European league teams and all that, and have them battle it out. Obviously, the NBA team would generally win, but it's sort of good like that to sort of to send champion versus champion just to see how they. But the World Club Challenge, it used to be really good, and it was, I think generally it was always like 2 weeks out from when the next NRL season would be, because then that would be at a good time in both. Like the NRL was just warming up, and I think it was like right after the finals in the English Super League or something, so it sort of lined up. So each team was sort of, competitive.
Yeah, definitely. Paul P also says, and go the Redcliffe Dolphins. I played for them a long time ago. I started at 7 years. Oh, that's dope, man. Ant-Man says the number 9 for Panthers who played tonight is going to the Tigers. Should be good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a fan. Already a fan. Paul P said, yes, the U.S. has had a rugby league team. I think they mostly expats from other countries, though. I got you. Ant-Man says, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Ant-Man says America lost their game to Cook Islands earlier this year with the winner qualifying for the world.
Look who's on the field, Jay.
Tough.
Look who's on the field, Jay. Look who's on the field being interviewed.
I'll see the news right now. I don't see anything.
Oh, well, you can guess. You can guess who it is.
Cacao?
Cacao.
Yes, Cacao. We get to see a highlight package of Cacao.
Yeah, let me see if it'll take me back there. It had me on the news. It didn't have me on the
Yeah, it had me on news too. I turned it off. Yeah. Ant-Man said American lost their. Never mind. Paul P said rugby league is in Australia and English, and more recently New Zealand. Interesting. Ant-Man says, "Yeah, I missed the World Cup challenge. Hasn't been played in years."
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the World Club. The World Club Challenge.
Yeah. I remember watching that too. I remember watching that.
Yes, I don't remember that at all. So that's how you know it's been.
What Ant-Man's talking about, he means the World Club Challenge. That's the one where the NRL winner plays the UK Super League winner.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were talking about
the World Club.
Basketball.
No, it's the World Club Challenge.
Where is? Oh, no, it keeps buffering, so it started playing in the background. I was like, "Wait, where'd that song come from?" it wasn't playing for a while, so I didn't know. I wasn't even.
What's one thing I thought that was interesting too is that me and Nan before the game came up, we were Nan was talking about how the halftime performance was like they had like some rap artist that was performing. You don't get to see the halftime performance during like a grand finals like you would during like a Super Bowl or a NBA championship. They don't broadcast the halftime.
No, that's more for the people in the stadium and all that. Meanwhile, we get the commentary and all that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Trust me, there's been some really bad halftime shows and all that in Australian rugby league history and AFL grand final history. So it's probably a good thing that we don't get to watch it.
They could have
some bad ones.
They could have your girl pop out a titty. That could be an issue too. Like we had back in the day. So.
It's generally pretty low budget. It's not anything major that you're missing.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a crazy performance like we see with all the lights and all the streamers and the people running all over the place. It wasn't like that. It was two guys who was rapping, a girl who was singing, and they had a DJ in the back on stage. That was it. It was kept it simple, kept it real hip hop. I
got you. They freestyle in the booth. They let it loose.
They straight was chilling, but it was cool though because I mean it sounded good. So that's why I was like, they actually got a hip hop artist during halftime. That's kind of fire.
I'm wondering if it's the guy from the MEDIOCRE ads. I don't know his name. Can't even find any information about it.
Yeah, so I wish we could see all that stuff that you see.
Yeah, I know. I put it away because I was just learning about a murder.
Apparently, there was a pitch invader at one stage during the game too. I didn't see that.
Oh, that would have been great. We love those.
Probably while we were hustling and.
You're probably right. Dr. Cap says Jimmy Barnes was better than Robbie Williams.
Are you talking about
Dr. Cap? I'm not. Artist? I don't know if she's talking about the artist.
Robbie Williams was in the AFL. Yeah, Robbie Williams did the AFL pre-game last week, so he's saying that our local boy Jimmy Barnes was a lot better than.
Oh, so that's the guy who was rapping.
So Jimmy Barnes was the one at the start of before the game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the pre-game. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he was on at halftime. Jimmy Barnes. Never heard that name?
No.
Jimmy Barnes? No, I haven't.
Okay.
Now you got me curious.
Yeah, if you see something, I definitely.
The working. His band was Cold Chisel.
Chisel, I like that name.
Cold Chisel.
Oh, he's Cold Chisel.
Oh, he's an old school guy. He's an old school guy.
Yeah.
Especially said Cold Chill. That's basically cold chilling. That's all that means, cold chilling. I know what that
means. Scottish-born Australian rock singer, born in 1973. Ant-Man says there's rugby league in a lot of places, just not that well funded and not played as seriously. The players that do typically move to Australia or England to play in the two big competitions. Gotcha. So there is like a decent size like NRL league in England. It's not just Union. They have a NRL league out there.
Do you think the Panthers would be mad if I stole a picture from the Instagram and reposted
it? Who knows?
Like, come on, man.
The Clive Churchill? Oh my God, something Edwards, right?
Yeah.
The fullback.
The fullback.
Yeah, the fullback.
Was it Clint Edwards? Or?
I think it's Clint Edwards. I think you're right.
I'm trying to scroll back to see if I can
Dylan Edwards. Dylan.
Dylan
So
Edwards.
close.
All right, cool. Yeah, Stuart.
just
Dylan
went
Edwards
to
was who won it.
Look at us being all informative.
He didn't have any tries, but he had apparently amazing defensive stops. That was his like biggest key to his award. Ant-Man says we claim him. Y'all claim him. Dr. Cap says the Yanks kicked him out in the 70s, so they stayed local, but his voice is on par with Robert Plant and Steve Perry. Okay, I've heard the name Robert. Steve Perry sounds very familiar to me. Who's Steve Perry played in?
Don't give me my brain. You know how much music I've forgotten.
I know it's I'm gonna look it up because I know Steve Perry. I've heard Rob Plant, but I can't remember what it came from. Journey. Yeah, of course, that's why.
Yeah, Journey. I couldn't think.
Man, I'll say my dad actually went and watched a Journey concert like a couple years ago, and now instead of like that
they're from Fresno.
Typical classical rock theme. Now they're trying to do this hard rock like metal shit, and my dad went and he was pissed off. He was like, "This is absolute garbage."
Yeah, they're the couple of members are actually from Fresno. Actually, he's that dude Perry. He's from if I remember correctly, it's either a city called Visalia or Hanford. I can't remember, but I know most of them are from Fresno area. We tried to get them to perform at a couple of shows at the school, and we just couldn't afford them. Like we just couldn't afford them.
I mean, as expected. Like the boys are crazy. Stuart Lever says, "Thanks, legend." Hey, of course, Stuart, man. No problem. Dr. Cap says Plant is Led Zeppelin. Oh, okay. See, these are all things that like I know, but I don't know because like
see, I don't know all the band members' names. You got to tell me the band straight up.
Yeah, like because my dad listens to a lot of that stuff like all growing up, so like it kind of falls in that realm of like music of like you play the song, I'm gonna be like, oh, I know this song exactly, but I don't know like who sang it or who it was, like because I just wasn't paying attention back then. What's that link you shared with us, Nate?
That is Jimmy Barnes and singing one of his most famous songs, K-Sun.
Oh, okay.
But Working Class Man's also like his sort of, and that was they did a documentary about him, and it was called Working Class Man. So it's sort of his other.
Oh wait,
most popular song.
I just realized, guys, it's time to take this off. It's closing in. It's getting about that time. All right. I'm gonna go on use the restroom real quick.
Yep.
You got to get that boy a bucket and a pipe, a tube.
It's the beer, man. So you start drinking, it's got to come out. Like when you drink water compared to like other beverages, water don't come out as quick because it's too busy doing the job. Beer doesn't look that way. Oh, that's a link. Okay, I'll click on it.
Oh, that's his other song, Working Class Man. I don't know what he sang in the pre-game. We were a bit busy at that time, folks. We weren't watching Jimmy.
Yeah.
I think Non came out with every expletive word that you could ever imagine existing, and he was not a happy boy.
Because it really pissed me off because we were so ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, I watched,
and it was perfect time. It was about to kick off. It was like
I watched the women's game. That's how early I was. Like I cooked food and didn't even eat because I was just trying to get stuff situated. Create a dope thumbnail. My thumbnail's kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? Even create a thumbnail for the Saints game. Man, I was kind of upset. Well, when you put in the work and it's for a good cause, you know what I'm saying? Then stuff doesn't work. It's like it's kind of janky.
What's that like, Dr. Cap? You're obviously watching, and a few others. What's the other trophy that Penrith is that? The minor premiership trophy that they've got as well that they've pulled out with it. I've never seen that trophy in my life.
Yeah, some of their pictures I'm looking at their pictures on Bing on search, and there's a couple other trophies that I have no idea what they are.
I think it might be the minor premiership one, because obviously I think they were second place last year, so they sort of they didn't win both, whereas this might be the first time they won both, so that might be why they're celebrating it.
I got you.
I think Zach looks slightly different.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself, dude. I'm trying to get ready.
Yeah, I'd like it noted, everyone, in the lead up to this game, but then also mainly the Saints game. Your boy Zach there, or they're doing the coach with the ice on the Gatorade on the back, the Powerade in Australia. But hearing Zach complain about the time that he had to have gotten up to watch the Saints being at the game in the UK, any NFL fan in Australia basically is like, bro, we do 3 a.m. every week. Like, yeah, you have to do it once a season. Man up.
Good for you guys. I'm glad it's not once a season. I'm glad it's like once every like 5 seasons, you know.
See, and then people gotta realize too. But for me to do just doing this, my sleep schedule is screwed for the rest of the year. Cause all I gotta do is stay up once. I just gotta stay up once. That's how my brain works.
Oh, year's gone.
I stay up once, and for the next 2 months, it's readjusting my time to get back to regular time. I can't do it like regular people.
I mean,
I can't even take naps.
Look,
I can't take naps.
I mean,
No,
look,
seriously,
to be completely honest, man, I'm planning on like 4 beers in, which was what was expected at the grand finals, and then I got a bottle of whiskey. Now, look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, Skylar's up. Uh-oh.
All right, you guys. Those who have Instagram, if you're not already, please follow us on Instagram and please go show some love to the post. I've made some recent posts on the 2 champions for Newcastle and the Panthers. So please go show some love.
Yeah, as I was saying, I got my game plan is I got this bourbon here, right? Saints come on at 8:30. That's when this is gonna get cracked open. If the Saints play really good, all right, the bourbon's gonna start here, right, and it's gonna end up here. If the Saints play really bad, then this is gone, and I'm passing out around noon, and that's what's gonna happen. So
that is absolutely terrible.
I don't condone drinking, but I do.
Please drink please, whatever you do, people drink responsibly.
Definitely. I'm just kidding.
So I'm not going to drink. I was just looking at what Dr. Cap's talking about. Dr. Cap said, sorry, I was Googling Peter Sterling. He's all over the news after he embarrassed himself before the game. So himself and a legend from Penrith who won them the title back in, I think, 91, Greg Alexander, they came out with a trophy with another couple of junior players. And the junior player that was on Sterling's side, he's too busy waving to the crowd and all excited and all that. And Peter Sterling's trying to shake his hand. So Sterling had to basically drag the kid's hand down and put it into his to shake it. It's like, dude, I'm a legend and I'm standing right next to you. Why are you not paying me attention? So that's all over the news.
All right. Gotta love it.
He's like, just shake my hand, you.
I want to feel special.
It's like, I'm Peter Sterling. I'm right here, man. You should be excited to meet me. And the kids in front of 70,000 people going, yeah, whoa, this is great.
He's not thinking about that, right? He's thinking about celebrating. He just won.
No, this is before the game. This is when they're carrying the trophy out.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think it worse. They just feel you're irrelevant.
Let's see if I can. It's on Twitter. I don't know how I can share. There we go.
Okay, I found some pictures to post. on the gram.
I don't want that. I hate trying to share off bloody Twitter. It's
as soon as
so
I post a
annoying.
picture, like Magazine of Australia, hey, post your pictures on our channel. Like, good lord, these bots.
Let me right click, paste. There we go. Oh, geez, that's a longie. I don't even know if that comes up as a link. Good old Twitter. Oh, I can't even send that. Why are Twitter links are just so giant?
Yeah, they're huge.
Where's the page I got it from? That might be bloody easier because that's a joke.
There we go.
There we go. A nice shorter one.
Yeah, if you guys can share those posts, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Look at Zach. He's getting all ready in his who dat. Getting that frame of mind going.
You already right. You already know.
Who dat?
Maybe you already know. Who that?
Who dat?
Hey, stop it. Shut up. Shut up, mate. Don't make me wake up everybody in this apartment complex. All right.
I could have said, isn't there a chant like "Who Day" or something?
Bro, I might have slapped you, bro. I might have slapped you. Who that said they're gonna beat them Saints, bro? Come on, man. Nah, bro. It's so fun. It's so funny, bro, because like, you know, the reason why I don't like the Who Day thing is because like I know nobody in Cleveland. Like I know people that live out in Ohio. They don't be saying like Who Day. Like we actually just be like walking around and be like who that over there. Like, that's just how we talk. That's our slang. They just be copying shit, bro. That's why it bothers us.
That's why I think, like, for when I was over there, and then also, like, say, when I first got into being a Buffalo fan, the Mafia thing, I didn't like it, and also it was a very in the background sort of thing. Like, it was the hardcore fans and all that. But now for the Bills to even call the kid fans the Junior Mafia. Like,
yeah, that's a little rough. That's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Like they're just embracing it now. They're saying we can make some money off this, so let's just own it. They're doing it anyway. Let's own it and market it ourselves.
That is what it is. It's funny. We actually have a restaurant that's right by where I work that's owned by but the last standing like mob family in Louisiana. And when you go there, you can only pay in cash, and the lights are off. Like the lights in the building are basically like dim, like to where you can only see the person in front of you because of a candle. And you'll like used to be like 10 20 years ago, you'd be able to see people getting dragged into the place, into the back room. Like, but
really?
their Italian food is like top notch. Like you can't beat it. So like you just
you gotta weigh it up.
You might see someone walk by, you know, getting held up, and you might be like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. Like,
but this Cataloni is off the hook.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what you said? Yeah, by your house, yeah.
So Marzi is saying the Vikings are 30 plus. 30
plus locked in. Marzi, look, I'm just letting you know. Never mind. I don't know. I'm gonna let you know. I don't want to probably make no guarantees, but I hope we win by 10. I hope we win by 10.
Have you seen what the offense in Minnesota has been doing lately? Last 2 weeks,
man, they really haven't done much, man. I mean, they've been putting up points, but like Justin Jefferson hasn't done shit, and he's gonna get shut down again. He's gonna get shut down again by Marshawn Lattimore. It's more of like, is a Debo gonna be able to hold Thielen, and is our run defense gonna be able to hold your boy? I don't know why I'm forgetting his name right now. And then like you know, we're gonna have Andy Dalton, the red whatever the hell red rifle.
The red rifle.
I think is Cook out or just injured?
Cook? You mean Winston? Dalvin Cook. No, I don't think he's fully out. I think he's just injured. I think he's playing.
I had a few guys that are on injured. I don't think any of them are playing.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting game, man. Like, I mean, it's a must win for the Saints to be honest. Like, you know, if we want to have any playoff hopes, this is a must win. We play them this week. We play Seattle next week, and then right after that, we start getting into our streak of tough games. So, like, if we don't start getting a rhythm between then and now, or now and then we're gonna be in some deep. We're gonna be in some deep shit. Don't lock at the camera into those eyes, Zach. You stupid. Give me nightmares. Just pure hate for the Saints bet. Yeah, you know. Do you think, Mossy? You know what? Do you think? I hope Buffalo Bills walk all over the Ravens.
Well, where am I?
Yeah.
My poor team here is starting to look like a bloody galaxy with all these stars next to the names.
Oh, wow.
They've got stars all over the place.
Look at all that red.
Out.
Yeah.
Well, someone dropped Elijah Mitchell, so I was like, I'll let him sit on my IR spot.
I saw that shit earlier too. Like, I saw you picked him up, and I was like, wait. I said, when did he get dropped? I was like, oh my god. I was like, I haven't been able to pay attention. I guess I was like, y'all know he's gonna come back and be a top 5 running back, right? Like, it's like, what are people thinking?
And I'm hoping, I got Robertson. He was one of the players I got in one of those terrible trades I make, but hopefully he can make it. He can make it into a decent trade. Old Brian Robinson.
I checked a couple days ago, but I haven't checked yesterday.
Yeah, I have one team that I have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Michael Thomason, and so I got to sit and fucking Swift. So like 3 of like my top 3 players are all out. I'm like, dude, I was like, I just lost. Like, I was going to go swap out my defense because I have I had the Vikings defense on that league, and I don't play any players that are playing up against the Saints. Like, I have Justin Jefferson in one of my leagues, and I haven't benched. It's just like a rule of mine. But like, I was going to swap defenses, and I was like, well, dude, I'm just gonna go grab the Ravens because they've been putting up like 11 points a game. I don't care if they're playing Buffalo. I'm gonna pick them up because I'm gonna lose anyway because I'm missing 3 of my normal starters.
Yeah.
Mai said I just picked up Chris Olave. What you think he getting today, Zach? With Andy Dalton playing, not a lot with Andy Dalton playing. Andy Dalton's gonna be hitting Jarvis. He's probably gonna hit Traquan on some slants. They may hit Olave out on like some screen routes and stuff like that, but Dalton don't have the arm to reach Olave.
Like, Julio Jones, you haven't even played. Why are you questionable? You were clear. What happened? Your status was clear. You didn't even touch the ball yet. Wow.
All Out Champ says All Out Champa said World Cup coming up, boys. Keen for that. Yeah, I mean, it'll be our first one like experiencing this game. So I mean, yeah, we're definitely down for that. We're gonna have to figure out like what the dates are and the times are and stuff like that. We probably won't do a whole bunch. Those of y'all that are coming from the
strategic for us, that's all.
Yeah. Those are y'all that are coming from the the NRL side of our support group, or support group sounds so weird. It sounds like we're in an AA meeting. Maybe I should be a part of one of those. But the sports are NRL content. We usually go live for Monday and Thursday Night Football, the NFL. We also go live during NBA games. And then we like to sprinkle in some lives here and there when we can, just because it's such weird hours and it's really hard for us with school and work and different things like that for both me and Non. But we definitely plan on checking out the World Cup, paying attention now, because over the last 26 years of my life and Non's old ass, we haven't really been paying attention much NRL or rugby union or anything like that. So like, now that we've learned about the sport from Nate, who's introduced us to it, and then all of you guys in chat that have helped teach us along the way, we're definitely interested. So expect to see some. I wouldn't say all, but expect to see a couple. Yeah, I hear you, Nate. Yeah, do you think, man? We're gonna hop off soon too, because we're gonna get set up before the Saints game. Non, I'm ready to close out as long as you are. I see Dr. Cap says Bathurst 1000 is in a month too. I'd be down to watch that. I don't know if I'd be down to stream it because I literally know absolutely nothing like about like racing and stuff like that. Says, yeah. Dude, congrats, love you.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah,
congrats, man. Congrats, that's awesome. Just before you finish up what you're saying, just to tally up the votes, the poll, 75% Penrith, which is kind of, yeah, people voted afterwards, and 25% to Parramatta Eels was the final tally out of 192 votes. That's our highest.
192.
Yeah, 192 votes. So
that's amazing.
That's insane.
Thank you guys for doing that.
And while I'm here, who have I got this week? Cheesehead, you're going down. He's got my backup running back who I dropped last minute last week. I had to drop him to put in the defense, and of course he went off, so he picked him up. So I got to go against my guy's backup.
Yep, and Cheesehead running the league right now too. Stand tall in that number one spot. Nate, anything you want to say before we hop out? I know you say you haven't been doing YouTube as much, but did you want to you throw your link into the channel again and just tell them what you're about or anything like that?
Or did you want to come back for the New Orleans game?
He said he's got some business to handle. If we're out during the 12 o'clock game, I'll let you know.
Yeah. I'll see how I go. I might pop in and do a what's his name, a razor, and be on the phone for a bit.
Well, you have the info
because I don't want to
sign in. So
I don't want to be down this end of the house when because I think my wife's probably in bed already as it is at 9:30. But public holiday tomorrow, so she can sleep in for her last day of holidays before she's back to work.
Definitely, man. That's awesome. Well, Nate, we appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming by again. And once again, man, just
it was an awesome half of football, guys.
It was, man.
We talk amazing half.
We talk a lot of shit, bro, but with you and stuff like that. But really appreciate you for shining light to our channel and giving us a lot of help with helping growing it and stuff like that, man. It's all love, man.
I mean, big ups to Jay because he fought through that because he could see the man was in pain.
I know. I was worried. I was like, man, we about to lose Nan. Nan was about to be like completely tapped out, but we were able to make it.
We go back. He wasn't on camera for the first 10 minutes because he was just like, I got to calm down before I go back on camera because that was just we up. But he had nothing else on his screen, so he wasn't prepared for anything else. Just the screen. The stream's up, but yeah, I've got nothing else. So you guys take over, and I'm going to take a breather, and then I'll be back.
Oh, so upset. So freaking upset.
It's a good thing it happened for NRL and not for the NFL on Monday Night Football. That would be a shocker.
Yeah, that would definitely suck. So, I mean, hopefully they get the new update done because the new update is so fire. It's such a good update too. It's like so many things that we can utilize. And even with Zach, if Zach decided to do a stream by himself, there's things in there for the Apple where he can do stuff that he wasn't able to do before. So I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, it's a great update. Just fix the bugs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm going to go. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is when Zach drinks out of that bottle with the jersey thing halfway down, it looks like how a woo girl would wear a jersey. It's like a midriff jersey. Lift that thing up. Show them. Yeah, it's a woo girl jersey. It's a midriff.
That's too funny. That is too freaking funny.
Love you, mate,
drink.
Man.
I'm like,
love you.
It's designed for a stubby.
we ain't got a whole bunch of those here.
How do I leave here? Do I just press the hang up button?
Yep. Yeah, you good. Just hit that hang up button.
Yep. See you, everyone.
See you. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Nate, much love.
Go Broncos and go. Let's go Buffalo.
Oh man,
tonight was
what a stream, guys, man. Super low. It turned out to be a super high, man. I think I saw over 30 viewers at one point.
More than
a lot, a lot of great chatters, a lot of great conversations with Dr. Cap if you're still in here, Mozzie, Yobo, Paul P, Ant-Man, all you guys. It's been great, man. It's been great. We appreciate that. We appreciate all the support and all the love, man. It literally is. Words can't describe it. Words can't describe it.
Yeah, most definitely. Say Zach ain't got the brains for those updates.
Wait, hold up. I got you. Hold up 1 second.
What you gonna do?
Oh wait, what the frick? Oh, never mind. Oh, I got it. Suck on these, bro. Suck on these.
Oh yeah, the new camera he can do the extreme close-ups now.
They said later, y'all. Later, Nate. But I think that wraps it up for us. Nan, you want to go ahead and close them on out? Let them know, where they can find us. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down the links, and tell them what's good.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, just tidying up before take a break. Oh man. All right, you guys. But we truly appreciate those who stuck it out, who came and saw and conquered with us, man. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell. We try our best to put as much content and just good content on the channel. There are some videos that we have that have not been successfully come across or made it, but we got another way for you guys to see those in the future. But that's for another day. Once again, my name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports. This is my co-host Zach. We're your fan spoiler for this morning. I had to realize I'm so used to saying nighttime for this morning.
I know.
Hold on 1 second. So what we had, congrats to the Penrith Panthers, Grand Finals champion, after they defeated the Parramatta Eels 28-12. Congratulations. But thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate you. Like I said before, hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. We're Real Fan Sports, and we'll see you in a couple hours. Appreciate you. Love you. We are definitely out of this piece. Have a great night.
Cheers.
And if you want to come back, Vikings, Saints, in literally an hour and 10 minutes. Appreciate you. Love you. We're out, y'all.
Peace out. Hit it.